Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RGLGG, where we continue and almost finish up our coverage of this Season 15 Invite Sixes season. We've only got probably around one more week, and then a couple weeks break, and we are headed to LAN, where we will finally see the culmination of all of these teams that we've been watching throughout the season. But tonight, it is going to be Leica G6 versus Witness Gaming, two teams that have come back for this season. You know, they saw LAN was on the table and they're like, all right, let's get everyone back together. And we've seen some really great games from both of them so far over the course of this season so far. But it's going to be exciting to see how they stack up against each other on Bagel. That's right, a rematch on Koth yet again. They played earlier in the season on Product, went in the favor of Leica G6 4-2, but now it is over on Bagel, and maybe an opportunity for Witness Gaming to try and maybe get potentially an upset win over G6, because when you think back to the Witness Gaming roster that we previously had in Season 9, Bagel was one of their biggest maps and a very key deciding factor in what helped them beat Freutech, who were the dominant team at the time. And a lot of that came down to the soldier duos of Laz and Ash. So a lot actually to look forward to tonight. But my name is TC Mano. I am joined by the amazing Zilly, and we've got Dolphin on production as well. One thing before we get straight into it, I just do want to make note of is shout outs to all of the LAN merch. You know, I've been talking about it a lot, but buy it, check it out. Some really great designs up there. Help support RGL and the LAN in general. So, check that out. Show up with it, everything like that. And also the master config quickplay.tf. Thanks to them, and also shout outs because they had a really cool thing that they're doing for the community. If you don't know, you can go to that website and basically acts like Quick Play. It can get you into a community server just kind of like it was before Valve made the change in TF2. So kind of takes you back and maybe helps foster a bit more sense of community in this game, which is where a lot of us got our start, both as just community members and as competitive players. So really great project right there. So hopefully you can check that out. But this match tonight, Witness Gaming, G6, both of these teams should be, I think, are locked in for LAN. So this is actually kind of a little bit of a LAN preview, which is always nice to see. Obviously, they're on a bit higher ping, skis especially, but is maybe a little look at what we've got to expect over on Bagel. Zilly, I don't know, are you good with us here?
Yep.
All right.
4-3-WG, 4-3-WG. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Just instantly going in with it. Well, you know, I respect the confidence in Witness Gaming. This was their map pick. They banned out Product, which they lost previously on to Leica G6, so kind of makes a lot of sense there. And then G6 banning out Metaworks, which is another map that they've had some problems on, so I can understand why they'd maybe want to remove that from the map pool just for right now. But what do you make about Bagel? You know, this was a very good map for Witness Gaming back when they played in Season 9. I mean, it was one of the maps that they won against Freutech in the grand finals that helped them win that first season together. That was a really, really noticeable. So what do you think about this, Bagel? Do you think they still got it in them, or do you think Leica G6 are still going to be a little bit too much for them to handle?
This is a map that both teams really like. They're both like really adept at it. That was really early on when they beat Freo. Like, I think it was Season 6, right? And the map came out Season 3 or 4, so I've seen a few seasons of play. By now, like, the Bagel metagame has basically been kind of solved, and both teams know how to play it. Both teams have taken maps off each other on this map, and they played each other a lot of times on LAN and, like, online. So they're extremely familiar, and usually the games are close. Like, I don't expect a roll from either side. Just on a DM-heavy map, both teams have similar high-level DM, and usually like the scoreline will go 4-2, 4-3. But I'm thinking that WG just feeling it out, seeing if they still got it, as you said or as you asked. It should be pretty close. Should be a really fun map to watch.
It will be indeed. Last time on Product, a big deciding factor for G6 and why they won that was the soldier duo of Marmalou and Soapy Meister. You know, you can go behind on this map. It's not quite the same as it is on Product, but still definitely a really great map for soldiers to get aggressive and have a lot of impact. And Marmalou's filling in for Kobe. It's been a full season, so hopefully they should be pretty used to his playstyle right now. But I guess when you look at the soldier matchup, Laz and Ash versus Marmalou and Soapy Meister, who would you give the quick benefit to as we are about to go live?
I think Soapy and Marmalou are, just been recently the better players, but as we're going live, you know, it's I think Kobe was a really big factor in controlling one of the houses, but we'll see how Marmalou replaces him.
We will have to see as we go live. Like a G6 versus Witness Gaming on this first mid. It is going to be the Scout Caps getting a bit aggressive on the point. He can't capture it up just quite yet, so he's going to back up, make sure he plays around for his heals. No one committing just quite yet. Caps still trying to get that point early, and Artist takes a bit of damage, so he's going to have to play passive here. Wait for some heals. Now High Five starting to get aggressive on the point now that they can start to capture it, and Caps is going to block that, so a little bit of Scouts kind of playing ring around the Rosie here. Just a little game of chicken right now. Nice fadeaway bomb from Soapy Meister. Is just meet back up with his team. High Five running across the point is going to take a bit of damage, backs up, and they're slowly trying to eke this out. And with Soapy Meister being the first to fall, now a Scout wrapping around behind is just going to force everyone on G6 back. It's going to be Witness Gaming taking control of the point, and a very slow and kind of methodical play there from Witness Gaming.
Yeah, Artist just takes out Caps early with the locomotive. Artist actually getting punished now by both scouts, so there's no demo here to take the point. High Five's gonna have to take a early trade. He manages to find Logan. All guy opts to drop him, trying to milk the super. He gets forced a little late. Skis might need some help getting out though. Soapy's on him, and nice little mini surf. Eats the rocket. He's able to get up barely, eats the ball, and the trades go out down. I think WG got a little too aggressive after they capped the point. They could have just opted to sit behind and but Artist was peeking forward for that early doorway spam and gets punished super hard, and the point just swings in a snowball after the Uber trade goes off.
Yeah, now Witness Gaming trying to break the forward hold that G6 have. They've backed up a little bit, and they are going to give up the left side, but not before Ash goes down to a sticky trap from Logan. So seems like with that, Witness Gaming are actually going to back up, and they do get one onto Soapy Meister, who tried to pounce on those retreating players from Witness Gaming, but he's going to fall instead. So now the player advantage is going to be in the favor of Witness Gaming. Oh my god, nice air shot onto Marmalou. He gets taken out by a nice scattergun shot from High Five, and that's definitely going to be the opening that Witness Gaming needs. They're going to get onto the point that Uber has come out from Caps, gets the counter force from Witness Gaming, but with Artist going down, seems like it might be a little bit better from like G6. They just can keep all their plays alive, but no, they lose their own demo. Yes, is going to go down, but not before Logan does as well. Now G6, they want to try and collapse, and seems like they're going to be able to do so.
Branston got a little too aggressive there after they found the initial Logan pick, and WG just, instead of following up and all-inning, it looked like half the team wanted to do different things, and miscommunication as their combo backs up, but the flank dies. High Five actually going down. He tries to get through the doorway. Trades up for Marmalou though, so there's going to be plenty of room here for WG to start walking in. Soapy Meister getting forced back. Branslam again, a little too aggressive. That's the third time I've seen him just get picked, just overextending so hard. Logan bombing forward, actually rolling skis. He manages to find him. No punish at all. Late, actually.
That is insane. Logan just bombed in, deleted skis, and now this is going to be G6 with big Uber advantage. They also have a control of the point, so all of that time is going to be ticking down in their favor. Still a bit of time, enough time for Witness Gaming to get the Uber, but they're going to have to try and go for some type of four-man before that. They are going to try to get out from the left side, but now, Uber aggressive from G6 is coming in. I don't know if they're going to be able to find anyone with it. They might find two. Laz is in behind. Should get cut out, but oh my god! He just nukes all of the retreating G6 players. They were not keeping track of him at all. Soapy Meister has been spotted in-house. There is a scout trying to equalize the playing field. It's not going to happen. Bot Mode and Soapy Meister both get taken down, and that was disaster. Oh,
Logan.
What? No.
No way. There's no shot. I was gonna say Laz had just such a huge play to swing that in after the double scout Uber just couldn't find anyone. G6 gave up the positioning and then took a bad Uber, got punished, but then Logan just hiding, walks out and finds skis in a desperate attempt to just, throw the round back in the G6's favor. after what looked like a great play from WG kiting.
And seems like Witness Gaming want to try and get a little bit aggressive before Ubers are in play. They recognize they are at Uber, just said Ash made his way in behind. He's kind of getting run at by both of the scouts, and he is going to lose that one. So they are going to be 2 down on Witness Gaming. A lot more dice here to try and hold this with the player disadvantage, and they're also at Uber disadvantage. So they can try and contest the point, but as they do so for longer, they have to worry about that Uber just being popped out from Lol Guy at a moment's notice. So much cap time on the point, and now the Uber is going to come, and they get in onto Skis. That was their mission. They've been able to do so. A few Witness Gaming players in behind. Artist and Laz all going to fall. Laz trying to get, oh my god, he's hitting some amazing rockets on the Lol Guy. Takes him down, but is that going to be enough? There's only 10 seconds left.
There's a little bit of cap time, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The G6 players are going to try to push forward to slow down WG players from touching the point. They're just all running forward towards the spawn, and no one's actually going to be able to push past off that play. But yeah, Ski's getting caught there is huge. He was actually playing so safe, so far back, but Logan just recognizing that he can, shoot his exit, and Skis has no choice but the kite in place and just dies to the Uber.
First round in the favor of Leica G6. Very unfortunate for Witness Gaming because they had they got control of the mid first and seemed they had a lot of opportunities to get some time on the board, but they just weren't able to execute it. And Lol Guy goes down fairly weak, and now might get bombed almost immediately. The soldiers flying in, but it's going to be a pipe from Artist that goes and cleans him up. Laz in the back lines is going to be able to try and stay alive. He's going to get cleaned up, and now can they keep Skis alive? They should be able to. Bot mode might have the flank opportunity. No, Artist with an immediate pipe takes him down, and once again, Witness Gaming should have won the first mid. There's only one person up alive on the mid. It is Caps. He is going to try and delay for just a little bit. He might actually get the capture up. No, he's going to have to back up, and good first mid win for Witness Gaming.
Yeah, Artist carrying that mid there, just the initial key pick, lobbying a blind pipe across the map, killing Lol Guy, and then taking out, bot mode who's going for Skis after killing a pipe. But they're going to take the Uber in aggressive. They find bot mode. Logan caught on plat. Cap's trying to kite out. He gets arrowed by Lol Guy. He's going to escape. Logan may be caught, getting some help from Soapy, who, Skis goes down in the backline. Marblue finding the pick. High five, not playing with his medic. Not recognizing he couldn't really get anything. So now Uber advantage is going to swing in favor of G6. WG are going to be able to cap this point off a little late, waiting for Skis. And now they're going to have to play for disad. That was actually really good for G6 because WG isn't going to get a lot of cap time. And they have complete disad now on the side of WG.
They do have complete disad. They might be able to try and force it out from Logan, but Logan, nice pipes, or stickies, sorry, onto High Vibes is going to be able to take him down. They're getting so much cap time on the point. They should be able to just get it in, but no, the bombs coming in from Witness Gaming forces the Uber out from Leica G6. Can anyone get a pick from it? Marmaloo is going to be the only one to fall on G6. Laz is still behind, but all in all, fairly good for G6. They just have to make sure that they don't make the same mistake. They keep tabs on Laz and don't allow him to get another good medic pick onto Lol Guy.
Yeah, good sack wave from the side of WG. Getting the force and getting a trade is what you want. Now the forward hold's gonna be a little harder, but actually Logan finds the initial kill on the Ash. Just that higher trap is just something that they don't really know how to clear, and Ash has died to it a couple times. But Brand Slam going down now. The aggressive hold from G6, the combined spam, just a little too much. Capsule will clean that up. Marmaloo going for a play though. A little unnecessary, but here comes, I guess he's trying to get the force. Lol Guy actually kiting forward. He might be caught. The whole combo of G6 might be caught. For some reason, instead of just backing up completely, they decided to wrap forward, and now they're just going to wipe. But Skis gets taken out by Bob Mode all alone. Nobody's looking at him. Bob Mode able to get the free shots off, and he finds the clutch pick once again. WG is just not looking for this last player. Every salvage attempt, Skis is just left on an island.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Every single time that Lol Guy dies, Skis isn't too far behind, and it takes these opportunities that Witness Gaming has to really get in control of the game, and it just makes it that it's either equal playing ground or in the favor of Leica G6. So now it is going to be even Ubers, a slight add in the favor of G6, but a nice spam onto Logan, and Marmal is going to take him down, giving player add in the favor of Witness Gaming. They do lose one on the flank. Ash was taken down, but they are going to take that any day of the week to try and keep control of the point. So it's still going to be the point in the favor of Witness Gaming, just trying to play around it for the moment, G6 gonna get their spawners, and they're gonna be at Uber a little bit sooner, and if they recognize this, they might be able to take a very quick Uber onto an unsuspecting Witness Gaming.
Yeah, great spam from the side of WG, just electing to play time though. After they got the 2 picks, I don't really agree with the passive play. I think you should really try to make advantage of that and try to wipe WG, or try to wipe G6 before they get Uber. But now we have an equal Uber situation, so maybe playing time was good. It looks like High Five's actually going to elect to trade first, and exchange comes off. Better pop for G6, who are, they don't have the multi as much, and Bomb Mode and the rest coming forward to pressure this point now. Cap's eating a lot of spam, Artist trading spam as well. So this is a good situation for WG, since G6 wasn't able to take any ground off us at all.
Yeah, and they've been able to try and keep the status quo in play, but Laz barely going to be able to survive. Witness Gaming just defending this point for as long as possible. A fadeaway bomb coming in from their other soldier. A lot of damage being extracted onto so many players, but no one falling just quite yet. Finally, High Five going to be the first one to fall, and this should open things up for G6 to get the capture done. We are going to see some blocking attempts from Witness Gaming soldiers bombing around, but now the committal from Soapymeister onto Skis is going to be able to take him down. They weren't watching the flanks, and they lose their medic because of it. Lol Guy going to be able to stay alive, almost has 100%, and they got control of the point. Now they're in a very good position to try and get a lot of time off of the clock. We do see Marmaloo, he does go down over in the left side house, so a little bit of slow feeding from G6. Just have to delay things up, but still Witness Gaming, they have a very big task ahead of them if they want to force out this Uber from Lol Guy.
Yeah, this is, that key pick from Soapy to just bring G6 back into the game, or back into this round at least. And, oh, but they're gonna rip it early, trying to catch Skis again. Logan going super deep. He doesn't really match with anything, but the flank Caps finds Artist and High Five. Wasn't able to quite get the play on the Lol Guy, but Skis managing to survive this time. So Uber advantage in favor of WG. We haven't really seen that too much this match, but G6 keeps the point, and they managed to establish the forward hold. They're going to be able to kill a lot of time off this.
They are going to be able to, but Witness Gaming make their way through the left side. They got this Uber. They just have to try and figure out how they want to use it. Make sure Skis doesn't die before he actually gets it as well. They are going to lose 1 for 1. And they get a lot of time onto the point. G6 just kind of backing off it for the meantime. But now the Uber comes in. They bomb an Artist super deep, trying to do what Logan has done so many times before. They get a lot of damage onto him. Laz chases deep, is going to be able to pick up Caps, but there are 2 people in behind. Soapymeister and Marmaloo bombing in. Can they get onto Skis? No, they're not going to be able to. Last scout is bot mode, gets levitated into the air, and Logan, trying to do what he did before, connect some pipes onto Skis, isn't going to be able to do so, and it is going to be Witness Gaming taking control of the got onto Lol Guy. They're going to have a big Uber advantage, and this is definitely doable, but with only 1 second left for G6, they just need 1 cap, silly. And
WG needs to get this Uber. They need to get this Uber if they want to basically be in this round. With 1 second though, there's no overtime, so it won't be an insta-cap. Marmaloo and Soapy both busting in instantly. Getting on the Skis. Skis eating a fat rocket. He's down to 1 health. He actually manages to survive, and all of G6 wipes to the forward hold. Both soldiers were too many people prioritizing Skis, not many trying to get kills, and they just died of the spam. So WG's actually going to be able to take this round and even it up. G6 desperately trying to get the point. I don't think it's possible with no cap time, and that's that. Great play from the side of WG. Just, finally keeping Skis alive to, not getting caught by the Uber, not getting caught by the salvages, and the round just swings in WG's favor, 1-1.
Yeah, WG managing to pull it out. It was a very long mid-fight as well. I didn't even realize that it went on for quite a bit. We're going to have to see if maybe the same thing happens. 1-1 tie game so far for both of these teams, but we're going to see who comes out on top right now is going onto the third mid. Both teams just kind of playing it a little bit passive. Lol Guy takes a bit of damage, so he is going to have to back up and not play as aggressive as maybe he would like to. High Five getting aggressive on the choke, but it's going to be Laz who goes through the right side down Marmaloo. Now he's in behind. They have to worry about him, but the bomb coming in from Soapymeister distracts eyes. Logan getting very aggressive across the point is going to have to back up as there's a little bit of scout 1v1 in the backlines. Caps versus a Grand Slam is going to win that. Now Soldier bombing across. Oh my, he's just going to go down. Bot mode rushes in at the last moment, and it's just going to be a G6 collapse onto Witness Gaming, winning that third mid.
Yeah, the G6 collapse looks a lot more coordinated compared to the WG one. After getting Marmalu early, Laz is able to wrap around behind, and he like tries to go for Logai, and no one else is really around. I wish he had played it a little slower and just felt it out for the rest of his team and tried to draw eyes rather than instantly recommitting. But here we have WG trying to repush, breaking through the forward, knowing that G6 has Uber advantage. Skis is trying to play a little cautious, but everyone's trying to muscle forward to the point, get cap time, and force G6 to use.
They're trying to. Only about 2 minutes on the clock for Leica G6 taking advantage in this round. Do you see Brandslam getting a bit aggressive on to the point right now, and some weak players over on Leica G6, but just a little bit of spam being exchanged for both teams for the moment. Finally, Witness Gaming going to get their 100%, so it is going to be even Ubers, and maybe an opportunity for G6 to take this to try and defend the point, get some more time off the clock in their favor, but also maybe a bit of call for Witness Gaming to try and get aggressive here. They are going to get aggressive. They managed to capture up the point. Logan goes down super weak. Is going to have to wait for an arrow, and is going to be able to get it, and now it's going to be G6 to try and do something, but being exchanged without anyone dying, without any Ubers being used, everyone playing so cautious, so careful, but his high five runs across. He's going to be taken down. Tried to get onto Logan, but wasn't able to do so. And now player advantage for G6. They should be able to use this to recapture it up, but still, no Ubers going down. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Brandslam takes the Uber in first. He actually manages to find Logan, and Logai being so weak in this post. I don't know if G6 can fully commit to this being down their demo. High five's already back up. Cap's eating a lot of damage. I think G6 might want to try to sack wave or trade players here in order to get the cap time, but instead they're just going to keep trying to play an equal situation. And oh, here comes Sophie. He actually gets taken down, trying to find high five, but Brandslam on the Logai with Glass. Glass maybe missing the rocket. Oh, he's not able to get Logai. Logai dodging for his life, but a high five. The last player in manages to find him. Meanwhile, Ski's just barely alive. Oh, kiting on towards the enemy team. Ash drawing. Oh, he gets the kill. He finds Caps in the background lines. And Soapy trying to see if he can find anyone, but realizing he can't, he's gonna have to wait for the rest of his team before they recap this for them to spawn. Ski's managing to live. Great play from the side of WG, finding Logai so late into that fight.
Yeah, Logai, it looked like he was gonna do his classic, just escape to safety somehow, some way, but everyone on Witness Gaming recognized in priority. But it seems like Skis might be in a similar position, has to dodge all of these rockets, and damage is not going to be able to do so. It gets taken out by the big suicide bomb coming out from Leica G6. They are able to get on him, but Logai falls in the back lines. Really great stuff from Witness Gaming, recognizing, all right, if you're going to get our medic, we're going to get yours. And now it's just a scrappy DM fight. It does favor Leica G6 because they do have control of the point, so all of this is just helping tick down the clock in their favor. But Witness Gaming, they capture it up immediately, and now it's going to be basically actually Uber advantage for Witness Gaming. They have control of the point, and they might be able to pick off Soapy Master as well.
G6 busting through already though. The tempo has just changed with the quick sack wave fights, and now we're back to just WG trying to hold on this point, trying to just keep buying time, shaming spam. Logan taking a lot of spam early, Brandslam in return getting punished, but this is good for WG. It favors them as long as they hold the point. They're happy with this. Bottomwood having to back up. Just Logan again eating a lot of spam. Artist getting the better of these trades.
Yeah, Artist doing a lot of damage, kind of locking down Logan, making sure that he doesn't have a lot of room to play with right now. As Leica G6, they try and eke out the cap from under Witness Gaming's notice right now. High Five doing a lot of good work to try and stand on the point, make sure they don't get any cap time for free, because this point captures up so quickly. They want to try and trade it, and you're right, High Five is going to go in, but Fuse has come out from Leica G6, so both Ubers have been expended onto the point. It seems like it might be a little bit better from G6, as they are going to be able to capture up the point, as everyone on Witness Gaming kind of backed up right there. So now Witness Gaming have to try and do the same thing, but with both Ubers used, they don't have that possibility, so they're just going to bomb in onto Logai, doing so much damage. Can they get him? They are going to be able
the decision, so perfect. Skis though, needs help from Bottomwood in the backline. Bottomwood wrapping all the way around, and Skis manages to live. Bottomwood actually whiffed. He had the opportunity, the window, but all 5 members come back to Skis' rescue. And that was just a beautiful decision from the side of WG. They waited until, they just lost the point, and then they kept their health and just exploded onto WG on the other side. But here comes G6 trying to recap the point, just dying. No one's actually able to touch, and WG taking the lead in this match, 2-1.
Really, really great stuff from Witness Gaming. Like a G6, we didn't mention this, but they are undefeated in this season so far. And I know, even though this is a regular season match and they probably don't care that much about it, they'd like to be undefeated going into LAN. It's nice for bragging rights, it's nice for morale, and just nice to say it, shove it to these guys' faces when you see them at LAN. So for Leica G6, they got to try and figure something else. 2-1 in the favor of Witness Gaming. This was their map pick, and they're kind of showing why at the moment. If they can keep Skis alive, they're in such great positions to just kind of destroy Leica G6. But on this mid, once again, has been pretty slow. No one getting aggressive immediately. Caps trying to play the cap time is going to have to back up, but Lolguy takes a lot of damage as well, and one errant rocket thrown his way, and he might be taken out of the fight, so he's going to have to play very far back, kind of fade his teammates just while he waits for that passive regen. But Leica G6 getting aggressive onto the point, taking a lot of damage, almost all of them, but they spot enough time for Witness Gaming to get the Uber. They trade. No one really in position of falling to the Uber from Leica G6. Seems like they're playing pretty far back, and Witness Gaming haven't really taken a lot of ground with it. So seems like the Ubers haven't done that much at all, but point not being capped up just quite yet, as they do get aggressive on the flank. However, Witness Gaming rushing forward, and now everyone on G6 have to divert their attention, and the bombs coming in from Witness Gaming, cleaning everyone up. And Lolguy, can he get to safety? I don't know. He's not going to be able to.
He's dead. Nice. Oh my god. Great play from the side of WG. Just high five, needing a little help against something. He's going to eat the direct, but they got Lolguy, so he doesn't care about that death at all. It's just, great play from the side of WG. Just busting forward through the side house, killing Soapy, and then just collapsing in as a whole team. They've cleaned up their play. They're not letting Skis die anymore, and they're following up whenever one player gets aggressive. It's a lot more coordinated than that first round was.
A lot better for Witness Gaming so far. Just kind of throwing a spanner in the works of G6 game plans, and they're going in so aggressively with this Uber, but Logan is able to lug all of them out. Gets one pick, Soapy Meister bombing around, gets another pick, and that Uber is a disaster for Witness Gaming. They might lose another. Ash over on the left side is trying to back out with the help of his scout. They're actually going to win the one against Soapy Meister. Brand Slam dies so his soldier can live, but all in all, not good for Witness Gaming. Seems like they had finally cracked G6's code, but G6 immediately kind of shutting that down for them.
Yeah, just there was like some miscommunication there. I don't know if Skis wanted to take that Uber or if he just simply got forced, but nothing was caught, and Logan managing to live was a disaster. But here comes the bomb again from the side of WG. They're able to get the force out and find a trade on Marmalu. Last still behind. He's spotted by bomb mode and Soapy. Not sure if he's going to be able to get a trade here. No, he gets taken down. So WG, while losing the point, they're able to get a trade and find the force. Might make getting through that forward hold a little easier. They also have massive Uber advantage now, TC.
They do have master Uber. They're going to get right now. So if they see that G6 are playing close, they can just use in onto them, as Lolguy is nowhere near, only at 40%. They go through the left side. They managed to get out fairly cleanly. Bot mode might be caught. Actually, no, is barely going to be able to slip away to safety. So everyone on G6 is going to be up as they want to try and get this Uber out from Witness Gaming as soon as possible. That's going to be Marmalu bombing around the point, getting very aggressive as Bombo's just going to run in, and they're just cleaning house right now on the players on Witness Gaming. They don't use, but they lose two very important people. Both Brand Slam and Artist are going to be down, and High Five is going to take this regardless. Eyes on Lolguy. Can he get it? He's going in so deep. He's got to connect these shots. Stays alive for so long. Oh my God.
Laz coming in with the Uber, catches the flash from Skis. He's able to follow up on High Five's aggression. I thought that was so desperate until Laz showed up, and he makes that Uber work. Just High Five alone would not have been able to find that pick, and the team play is looking so good. Bobo trying to come in, rushing on Skis. He gets taken out again. Not able to find those miraculous Skis picks as he was earlier in the match. Just, last one in. Skis playing aware. Everyone else playing aware of the last Salvager, and WG able to take that crucial Uber to make it work. Just getting Lolguy before he can escape, before he can get Uber, and now they're able to establish this forward hold and get some out of it. But Soapy's already in deep, so deep. Skis is so weak. He barely survives Marmalu. Oh, are they gonna kite into Soapy? No, they actually find Soapy. They're able to push him away. He's able to live. He's gonna get Uber, but the point's gonna go in favor of G6 here as they find both soldiers. Ski's so weak. Marmalu behind the lack lines. They actually Uber in, trying to take out Lolguy, catching him with nice stickies from Artist. Both scouts coming in to follow up. And once again, he's trying to survive for both soldiers. He gets taken out by bomb mode. So much happening here.
Oh my god, it was
Little
just
guy's not happy.
absolute chaos. Little guy's definitely not happy. One person maybe not also happy. Botmo gets taken down by Ash, and on the other side of things, Laz, he gets the skill stick on the Marmaloo. Unfortunate there. A good trade out for Witness Gaming because every trade that they get is going to be in their favor. They didn't have control of the point, so they are going to have the faster respawners. High five already getting aggressive right now. It takes down Soapy Meister fairly weak, so he's going to have to wait for some type of pack or bow, and they just get onto the point with that player advantage, capture it up, and now they don't have time advantage. G6 did really well to knock so much time off the point, and a lot of that was because even though they were losing those scrappy fights, they were losing it in their, well, they had control of the point, but oh my god, they just get so aggressive across the point right now, Zilly.
This is so terrible for the side of WG, in my opinion. Just losing so many players. I don't know if they'll be able to keep this point. Ash actually eating so much damage, but they actually find Logan. Never mind, I heed my words immediately as they actually salvage that fight despite going down players. You never really want to trade players when you own the point, but WG is somehow making this work, and they're actually able to equalize the Uber. With Logan dead, G6 isn't able to try to take it in time, and Uber's even out. Brand Slam taking the exchange here. Laz actually gets taken down by Marble on the flank, and Ash on a salvage, but we have a pause here with, oh my god, so many players in the air.
I know.
Ash is going to go taken down by Caps for sure. You know, both soldiers are just diving in, high five, you know, looking for anything in this post fight, and it doesn't look like Skis is going to really be able to help out, you know, with the time advantage in favor of G6. This is gonna be a really close round. I don't know if WG can pull it off.
Yeah, they'd have to hit some really insane shots, and G6 would have to miss some very, very easy shots, I think, if they're going to be able to pull this off, because basically they lose this team fight. It's probably over. Like, maybe they might be able to get their respawners in time to try and fight the point again. Ubers won't be in play regardless, so they might be able to do so, but everyone basically has to die all at the same time. You can't have any feeders or any late deaths if you're Witness Gaming.
The great thing about this is that Ubers are out of play now, so a forward hold will not just, like, close out the round instantly. They won't have to trade. Like, the nice thing about Bagel is that you can keep a fight going indefinitely just off cap time, since it's super easy just to get it going. So really, like, I don't know, it's possible, but G6 has just been leading this round really well. I think while WG has been making their team play work a lot more, I think they're getting a little too overly aggressive. They're getting a little too hyped, and they're getting punished for it because they're taking risks that are, you know, before it was like guaranteed plays for work, and now it can be 50-50. G6 isn't a team that you can just disrespect every fight. They have the DM to keep up with it.
They do indeed. I mean, we've already seen some really great shots from almost every player in the server. I think if they win, if they want a chance at winning this team fight, they really need Brand Slam's like flank. He's so far away right now, but he might have an opportunity as they are going to go in. Ash immediately gets deleted, but Brand Slam is going to be able to take down Logan, and Artis is reconnected back up with him. He's trying to take the one. He wins it against Cap over on the left side, and now he wins it against bot mode as well. Brand Slam immediately coming up. Marmaloo, however, behind, wants to get in onto the medic. Hits one rocket. Can he get another? No, it's not going to be able. So Soapy Meister, can he follow up as well? He jumps in. Not going to be able to find Skis.
Wow.
And
they're able to get the cap off. They're going to be able to establish this forward hold, and they're going to... I think it's even Uber still. Let me see. Yeah, well, no, Skis actually has a slight advantage here, but I'm not sure if they were tracking that well or not. But either way, WG is just going to want to milk time here and try to play off that. So we'll see if G6 can make it through that scenario I was talking about earlier. Even Ubers and a forward hold, WG is in complete advantage. They can get the force earlier and just back up, but we'll see what happens. As Cap takes Uber through main, they're actually able to get the trade-off. Logan taking a lot of damage. He has to play a little passive, and we'll see how WG wants to refight this point now.
yeah, this could be make or break for Witness Gaming, as we do see his soldier bombing in all the way behind. Immediately gets the trade out onto Laz. Good stuff there, and he's going to be a thorn in the side. But two players, but they don't get onto the point.
C9! Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's just the point play from WG, just holding forward, not giving up ground. Nobody from G6 is actually able to get back in. Soapy was the one who went furthest deep, but he had to go all the way behind, or he would have died right away. Just from that first round alone, things have just changed completely. Brand Slam instead of just being the first death, has just been clutching out, and Skis has been managed to stay alive to these G6 salvages. So, you know, it's just a razor thin wire and how close these fights are and how close they're winning, TC.
Yeah, it's just been so extremely close right now, and you know, Witness Gaming have been having fairly good success on these myths. We have to see if that is more of the same this time, as getting a bit aggressive was G6 a little bit early, but now it's going to be Witness Gaming. Bot mode goes down very low, is going to have to back out, wait for an arrow. Soapymeister goes for a fadeaway bomb to just try and dissuade these Witness Gaming players for standing onto the point. The soldiers on Witness Gaming do the same thing in return. G6 getting very aggressive onto the point, and some nice stickies onto High Five is going to be able to get the player advantage in the favor of G6. Soapymeister is going to have to back up for some health right now, but now's time for Witness Gaming to try and get aggressive. G6 take the point first, and seems like Grand Slam is getting very aggressive here. Wants to try and clear the stickies,
Logan
but he gets taken down.
Logan is just dominating the point right now, taking one scout after the other, just making it so much easier for the side of G6, but they actually give up the point. High Five just capping it, saying he doesn't care about Grand Slam spawn, and he's gonna actually try to take the aggressive trade. Uber's in favor of G6, but they do have to flash. Logan's not able to stay in this fight. Cav's trying to find a player on the flank. Laz catching an arrow, managed to stay alive, so, you know, here it is. WG actually swings the fight back despite Logan finding a pick early. And Grand Slam's able to find Soapy up on the flank. The point just swings back in favor of G6. It seems like whoever loses the player is able to find the point. Laz actually just finding Guy, just jumping right into his face, and looks like people were looking behind for Grand Slam, but didn't realize that Laz was just going to make the play, and the fight just swings in the favor of WG completely. They're able to wipe G6. They're going to be able to establish this forward hold, have massive ad. So this is a huge advantage on what could be match point.
This could indeed be match point. Almost do or die for Like6. They've been undefeated this entire season, but that might all end tonight as Ash gets another good early pick onto Soapymeister. Logan and bot mode all gonna go down. They might lose Guy as well. Might be caught. Caps is gonna fall. Guy should be able to get out to safety, but same is going to be said for Marmalou. He gets a crucial arrow and a nice pick onto Grand Slam, and even though they lost all those players, they're still going to have all of their respawners up before Caps gets there, and now they want to get aggressive here, recognize the player advantage. They take two down.
Do they take this? WG take this though? They know they have. It looks like he wants to. They might want to buy time. Artist is actually going forward from point alone. Skis just leaves him completely, and he just jumps back. Miscommunication from the side of WG. High Five wanted to take Uber through the house, and Artist just wandered off through the point, so their Uber actually doesn't find anything, but they're able to buy time. Guy getting Uber now, but with Logan dead, WG can actually try to contest this. They take the double scout Uber, not able to find anything. G6 just wasting their Uber completely. What did they use to? Basically nothing. And with Logan not here, WG busting through so early. Nope. Oh my god, they're all so weak.
They're all so weak, unlike a G6. Marmalou has to back all the way out to try and get the pack, and so much space for Witness Gaming to try and take if they want to. Cap takes a bit of damage. It's going to have to retreat as well. Getting a little bit aggressive on the flank is going to be Grand Slam, and Laz just kind of bullying Marmalou back. They're getting a lot of time onto the point. Now the soldier's going to be bombing around. Great bomb from Ash does a lot of damage. He's going to get taken down, though, but so many people are in behind. Bomb and Soap, this is a collapse from G6.
WG, I think they misplayed their hand. I think they tried to stay in a little too long. They had Uber advantage. Skis knew that. He was trying to play passive, but no scout was just there to just protect him or run him out. And now instead, G6 with the collapse, they find their way back into the round, and they have full ad. But Ash, trying to play sniper, trying to work his way through this forward hold. Maybe if he can find a pick early, or just pressure them away from the door. He's had struggles. He's died to this bomb every time. High Five clearing the trap though, and he's actually managed to get through. What is G6 going to do with the super? Oh, but High Five punishes Logan. Guy playing so far forward. He was actually playing close lobby. So many players though dead on the side of WGUTC.
A lot of weak players, and seems like they want to try and get another pick onto Marmalou. That was a Grand Slam being very aggressive here, but he's going to be taken down, and because they're losing all these players so late, the pick that they got onto Logan essentially doesn't matter anymore. He's going to be able to respawn and be here for this team fight. They're still going to get aggressive over on the left side before he can set up the stickies. Artist getting a bit of space. High Five as well as finally everyone on Witness Gaming making their way out of their lobby, taking the space. G6 are going to back up, but it is going to be even Uber, so Witness Gaming have to try and force this out, or at least get G6 to try and drop or use, and then recommit with their own as they get it very aggressive on the flank. Soapymeister takes a bit of damage, is going to have to back up. Dash barely going to be able to stay alive, and High Five getting a bit aggressive on the point that it is a trade in that favors, but the Uber comes out from Leica G6. The counterforce has been from Witness Gaming as well. They flash a bit more on the side of Witness Gaming, and they don't get a lot of space from it, so maybe a good use from Leica G6, and now an opportunity for Witness Gaming to try and go in while there's no Ubers in play. They get one onto Soapy Meister. Oh my god, a nice rocket onto Marmu, who's going to be able to take him down as well. They're 2 down on G6. Witness Gaming just have to aggress across the point. They have control of it. Only 6 seconds left on the clock, though, for Leica G6. Oh my Logan!
Oh, I was going to say, those were such key picks for the side of WG, but they once again misplayed it. They're just hesitant on the all-out aggression when they have the picks, and G6 just takes the point, just, you know, exchanging spam. Skis was just playing so far back for some reason, despite it being an even Uber situation, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, Leica G6 trying to claw it back. We know they've got it in them to do so. It was a 4-2 against this very team on the product, so we know they can win against them. Just the question is, are they going to be able to try and clutch it out tonight? They got 2 more rounds if they want to walk away the victors. Only 1 for Witness Gaming, and a lot of weak players are kind of taking a bit of damage over on Leica G6. Lol Guy and Soapy Meister are going to have to back up just a little bit as Witness Gaming start to get a little bit aggressive here. Some fadeaway bombs from Laz and High Five, but Caps takes a bit of damage across the point. It's going to have to back up. Ash going to be the first one to get a pick onto bot mode over on the flank, and now it's going to be Laz trying to shove Marmu. It's going to send him back, and they might be able to find Caps as well. No, he's going to be helped out by Logan, but Logan very weak. Is going to get taken down.
It's just punish after punish with, you know, the trade's going in favor of WG though. But here comes the flank. They actually wrap around. They don't really get force. If Caps can actually hit his shots, he's missing. He's whipping on Ash, who's able to get the force, and he's able to get out.
Stays
Ash
alive.
actually overcommitting for him, and Caps does. Ash just blocking.
Laz.
Then Laz with the flank. Oh, there's so many players wrapping around after getting that bobble pick. The doors were just open on the flanks, and both soldiers are able to work their way around. Ash getting force, Laz finding his way behind, and getting that pick on the Lol Guy after Caps abandons him trying to get that Ash kill, missing everything and dying for it. So in this crucial round, Caps just taking maybe 2 greedy of an Uber. Logan getting punished early.
They're all so weak,
eating so much damage. So there's not going to be a sack wave attack from the side of G6, despite not having, you know, despite getting through the doors. Just all those picks are so key for WG to hold on to this Uber. They're able to milk time for so long now because G6 was not able to get the force instantly.
G6 not able to get the force, and so they are going to have to try and rotate to a different door where they try to go through this right side, knocking on the stickies, trying not to make the same mistake that Ash is fallen victim to. Soapy Meister is going to be able to get in cleanly, but the same cannot be said for Capsule. That's going to be the pocket scout down for G6, and now Botmo's going to have to try and rotate over to try and play with his medic. They want to make sure no one gets a free pick on to Lol Guy, so now the flanks could be open. Marmu a little bit weak. Soapy Meister going to have to back up as well. Witness Gaming doing so well to just hold on to this point. Bot mode trying to play the point, get as much cap time as they possibly can for free, but Witness Gaming just locking it down. High Five standing on it, but they
gets
lose.
Taken out.
He stood on it a bit too long and gets taken down. They use the Uber in onto Brand Slam. They might be able to find no one instead, actually, because the Uber comes out from Leica G6, and now an opportunity for Leica G6 to try and collapse onto Witness Gaming. Artist is going to go down.
Yeah, here comes the desperate sack wave. Ash, he puts Low Guy down so low. Branson coming in. He's able to find that last pick, and that is so big for the side of WG. Skis is already at the spawn. Just coordinated play, going down 2 players, and only 2 players going for the sack wave, and they're able to find it is incredibly huge from the side of WG. Low Guy just, you know, he's not happy with that. You know, the play is obvious of what's going to happen, and that G6 letting it happen like that is just not what you want to see. So much time in favor of WG already. With Uberad now, this is looking desperate for G6, who are playing aggressive. Marlo just diving in. They're able to get on Skis before he gets down.
Skis, he loses. It's so unfortunate. He's been playing so well,
but Low Guy caught too.
Low Guy, he's coming. No. That's going to be Brand Slam with the crucial pistol to take him down. He gets another onto Soapy Meister.
And he's taunted.
For good measure, not even capturing up the point. Getting away for last anyways, but still, I was going to say, Silly, that up until that point, it really seemed like it was a mirror of both teams. Like, Skis has been staying alive, has been able to get out of so many tricky situations, and the same cannot be said for Lol Guy. Almost seems like they're each other in the game so far.
They've exchanged positions, but that time, G6 just ripped that aggression before WG had Uber, and they were able to find Skis, who just was not expecting it all. But in the meantime, Lol Guy was just there. nobody was with him, and the WG flank wrapped around and found him alone. But he was able to trade that out. Logan taking so much spam right now. Uber advantage in favor of Skis.
Oh my Artist!
Oh, but
Oh
two
my
picks
God.
though. If they know Logai's already going to spawn, it's just a sack wave now. Skis has to stay alive here. He eats a fat rocket. Bomb mode not in position. He gets taken out by High Five, who's just playing around his medic. Playing. Oh, what a rocket!
Meister.
Was that Ash? I think that was Ash just hitting
That was
the
Ash.
fattest rocket. Just
That was
Soapy going.
insane.
Laz? It was Laz. Okay, but the Ubers are going to even out here. This is getting desperate for the side of G6 with even Ubers. The forward hold in favor of WG. A trade is going to have to come in. If WG can milk this to overtime, then the game's completely in favor of them. They pop so early. Skis doesn't have to use till late. Let's see if the High Five wanting to take this Uber aggressive. No, he's just going to reset. They're going to try to milk the time, trying to get to overtime and just play it safe here.
They shoot. They're
Soapy
trying to get
gets
onto
found
the point.
early.
Soapy Meister, he
Laz
gets caught.
running low in the back
Ash is
line.
gonna fall, but oh my God, it's just collab from Witness Gaming everywhere
That's
he looks.
it.
It's just blue players mulching onto the red
Bomb
ones.
mode gets Skis. No, he can't. He eats an arrow too.
Last
Bomb mode
one.
just stuck behind. Marmalu's
Here's
so weak in
Marmalou.
front.
In bot mode,
well,
he
that's
gets
huge.
one.
That's a big
That-
pick. That is a big pick. From
That's good.
There's not gonna be stickies on the forward hold. G6 is gonna be able to play this cap time early when their scouts get there, just because Artist is so late. Once WG caps, but Soapy doesn't want to let them cap. He's back in on the fight already. But it
and
goes
they
off.
capture it
Marmalu
up.
coming in.
Aggressive on the point,
aggressive.
might get caught out, and they actually managed to find one onto Laz. Marmalu's gonna get traded out as well, and now G6, they have to try and defend the point. There's only 2 seconds left. Overtime for Witness Gaming. They want to try and barrel
The
forward
Uber
as they
had-
possibly can. Oh my God, they're so weak. Bot mode is taken down so low. Witness Gaming just stand on top of the point.
And
They use
yeah,
the
that's
Uber.
it. That's-
They get
that's
onto
game. That's the
Logai.
game.
That should be the game. There's only 2 left.
Bot mode
for
desperate.
G6. Bot mode trying to do
So
everything.
well played from the side of WG. Just that after that first round where they were looking so not coordinated, everybody just playing on their own. After that, everything just seemed to go right for them in the subsequent fights. Just the combined survivability of Skis and High Five and Artist just playing together, and Laz Artist Laz, Ash, and Brandslam just, working those houses, always able to get behind a team. It seems like no one was ever watching a door, and Logai just got surprised often just from a soldier who was able to get free rockets onto him. But meanwhile, just, Skis surviving so much, so well played from him. Just all those situations where he was so weak, they really just came together, and I say they pull off that upset win, just 4-2.
Yeah, really, really great stuff, like you said, from Skis. And also, I'd say the flank of Witness Gaming, 6 med kills apiece for Laz and Brandslam. So they got their man 6 times over. Really great stuff from them, and a large factor on why they were able to win that. They just kept Skis alive. They constantly had Uber advantage. They constantly had heals advantage to come in, clean up all of those weak G6 players, and Lolgai dying 18 times, Skis only dying 12. So really great stuff from Witness Gaming. It was looking dicey in that first round. It was looking really dicey, but they showed why they picked that map and kind of the form that helped them win on it so many times previously. Really great, and that kind of ends the undefeated run for Leica G6. Now the only undefeated team is Froyotech. They haven't played G6 yet, so we're gonna have to see how that pans out. But very, very exciting to see this from Witness.
Look at the difference in deaths from the medics. 18 deaths on Logai is so uncharacteristic. But if you were watching a previous cup, Froyo and G6 played, and I think he had a similar stat line. I feel as though the flank of G6 is letting Logai down a lot. Just exchanging aggressive play, like the houses just aren't secure, and players are just able to flank onto him for free. Meanwhile, it doesn't seem like Caps is really playing to keep Logai alive. He's playing to chase kills and go forward, when either he or bot mode should just be playing solid and just trying to defend those doors. But just, I gotta say, Brandslam, Artist, just everybody, actually. Everybody on WG had their moments, just playing so well and coming up big just to pull off that W. And, with how their season went, I think this is a big morale boost for the side of, the side of WG. Just, I feel as though they weren't able to get these close, they played some close games. They weren't able to get any wins against either Froyo or G6 up till this point. And this is huge going to LAN in a couple weeks.
Yeah, this is huge. This is their last game, so a really great way to round out the season for them. And you know, like you said, guaranteed for LAN, and does give them a little bit of a boost to, you know, say, hey, all right, we beat G6, we can beat Froyo. They've probably done it a few times in scrims already, but good to do it in an official match as well. You know, make sure that, you know, when it's time to do it, you actually can. So great stuff from Witness Gaming. Like you said, all of them having a lot of really great moments, but at least for me, shout outs to Laz and Brand Slam. Seems like they were able to just kind of get in unspotted or just out of nowhere sometimes onto Lol Guy, which historically has been a pretty hard thing to do. So just a really, really good stuff from them so far. I don't know if we do have interviews. I'm going to err on the side of no.
Is it a no? I think Brand Slam would come in, actually. I think he wanted to the last time we watched the match, but we didn't ask.
See if we can do that. In the meantime, though, quick shoutouts to the merch and also the quickplay.tf. You can check that out. It's a really cool quick play system to kind of get you into some nice community servers. But just looking at the overall state, I guess, of the you know, the season so far, only Froyotech with an undefeated. Actually, no, I lied. They have been defeated. I didn't. What did they lose to? They lost to Global Clan? Oh yeah, they lost it. What am I saying? They have an undefeated season. I'm dumb. Well, okay. We casted that one. I'm dumb. But anyways, that is really interesting because no team going into playoffs has had an undefeated season. Everyone has been beaten by someone, and it really just kind of throws things up into the air of, you know, who's going to come out on top. Obviously, a lot of people would still say like a G6 even after that, but it shows that they're beatable. You know what I mean? It shows that, you know, if they're playing maybe a bit poorly, or maybe the enemy team is playing really well on their best day, they can win against them. So that just kind of throws a lot of things up into the air and makes it exciting to watch and find out.
That was a really good game, honestly. I feel like the games have just been crazy for the most part recently, and it's just been a really fun season. You know, LAN season, everyone's trying hard. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't change too many seedings, other than, you know, what'll happen next week between Froyo and G6. Maybe one or two might change, but this a great game from the side of WG and G6. And, you know, we'll be looking forward to more of that at LAN.
Yeah, we will be looking forward to that at LAN. So shout-outs to that. Shout-outs to you, Zilly. You're on fire tonight. Shout-outs to Dolphin as well. Shout-outs to the players for playing, Witness Gaming for getting that nice upset win against G6. And also shout-outs to the merchant, the quick play stuff as well. Any shout-outs you'd like to do, Zilly?
Just both teams, viewers, you, Dolphin. Usual, great show as always. Well played, everybody, and yeah, see everyone at LAN.
Yeah, see y'all at LAN. We'll have a few more games coming up this week as we round out the season, but until then, we'll have a couple weeks break of sixes, and then we'll see you at the RGL Season 15 LAN playoffs. It's going to be very exciting. So until then, have a good night.